Okay, I have started recording. So in the last class, we have done up to simulation, up to foam and particle ground and all we have done. So we have shatter wave work. Let's say particle playground again. So foam is also quite simple. Did you guys practice?
Yes, sir.
No. What I'm asking is, have you practiced these things?
Yes, the rain
Yeah, rain, snowfall.
cut. Yeah.
Okay, let me see some of the output, when it is done. Okay. So you can share me through mail or in WhatsApp you share. Okay. And another thing, till now, whatever work you guys have done, the best of the works. I want you to compile all the best of the works. In the beginning, you just have to mention, FX showreel, VFX showreel. Okay. At the VFX showreel, below that your name. Okay. Here we have VFX showreel has to be there. Let's say, let me take a text, one text. Okay. That's okay. Something like, okay. So you can even define certain things. So I'll go with paragraph, center alignment. I'll just place this here. Okay. So like this, in the beginning, I want you to show something like this, VFX showreel. At the end, once it is done, you can add your mail ID or your phone number. Okay. Understood. What the best of the work,
Okay.
whatever yours work is done, Aftereffects work, including keying, compositing, those things. Okay. So best of the work you can have. So even the dyno effect, drifting, whatever we have done, select best of the work, your work. Okay. So what I'll do once it is done, I'll be sharing with the center head. Okay. So I'll ask them to post your work in the RSTP website. Okay. Under students gallery. Okay. So that's the reason. So what I'll do, I'll be fine tuning your work as well when you do this. Let's see. Okay. So let enter social and see your work. Okay. Fine. So I'm coming to simulation. So foam we have seen. I can show foam again, or else do you want me to show this again? Rainfall, snowfall, foam. You
Yes,
want to
please,
show me?
like from rainfall. Yeah.
Okay, let me show the rainfall. So when you apply this rainfall, automatically you can see this. Can you see this raindrops? So what I'll do, I'll drop size, I'll increase. Can you see?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay. Now drops, I can increase number of drops as well. Okay. And spread. The more you increase the spread, it spreads more. Okay. And wind direction you can define. Okay. Variation I'll give some. So like this. So this spread, something like this. And color, go with light blue. This one. So it looks good. Okay. Transform mode, lighten, composite, go with lighten. So it's more, you can reduce the drops. and you can reduce the size as well if you want. It looks good. Okay,
Yes, sir.
select this. So on any footage you can do this. So now I'll turn off rainfall. Let me go with the simulation. I'll take snowfall. Okay, already when you play, there are certain snowflakes and snowfall is there. So what I'll do, snow size I'll increase to more, so you can see something like this. Okay, variations, scene depth I'll give. Okay, so a lot of things. It looks really cool. See, understood. Now the scene is not that great. Color correction is not done. So what I'll do, for this particular scene, so let me add a color correction. I'll go with colorama. Then output cycle, let me go with Caribbean. Output cycle, let me take Caribbean. And blend with original some 20-25%. Okay, like that. Okay, 80%. Blend with original, I made 80%.
Okay.
See, understood. So for the snowfall, you should have like this also, or else even what you can do, snow grounds will be there, no? So you can take snow ground. See, that becomes a good work as well. For example, so if you have a snow ground, something like this, or Arctic region, you can pick. Okay, so you can go with forest, something like this. Take this. I'll save this image. So let me take this, take the image to Aftereffects. Take on this, and let me import this over here. Like this. Effects, you can give simulation, snowfall. So it's over there. It will be there. The size, let me increase so that we can see size. Okay, variation somehow. So it's there. Snowfall is there. We can give some variation. It looks even better. Okay, and the resolution is quarter. You increase that to full resolution so that it looks even better. Okay, so
Yes.
you can select this, and even what you can do in Swaziland only. So you can pick some nature, a beautiful nature landscape video. In your phone, you select some video, you pan properly, you take video. Okay, then what you do, that video, for the video you apply CC, this one Colorama, and make that output cycle to Caribbean and blend it to 80% like this. Apply this Colorama, then blend this to 80%. It looks like this. So normal, your normal footage looks something like this. Then you apply CC snowfall. It looks good. You can make before after footage as well. Okay, so it looks really cool.
Mm.
So you can try that. So that's another example. Fine. So now let's take simulation. So foam is nothing but you get this kind of foam effect. Instead of draft, go with rendered. You look like it looks like this. You can give a foam effect. Okay. So under physics, the turbulence, wind direction, all this exactly you can define. When you change something, you start from the beginning again, so that you will get to know how does it comes. Okay.
Okay.
So wind direction, wobble amount is nothing but wobble is nothing but shaking. Okay. Stickiness, viscosity. Viscosity is nothing but the thickness of the liquid. That's viscosity. So you can try all this. It's fun actually, working with this. It's really nice. That's physics. Bubbles. Okay. What type of bubbles? Okay. Those things you can pick from here. Simulation quality. How do you want? Normal, high, intense. Okay. These are visual purpose. So this is foam. Producer is nothing but the orientation purpose, producing X, Y, Z axis. Okay, like this. Birth rate and all you can define. Producer is nothing but all these things. Birth rate you can define. Okay, so you can try. So that's foam. So then you can go with simulation, particle playground. Particle playground, you will be getting a like particle simulation. You can have a Canon grid. Okay, so when you play, you get particle here like this simulation. Now instead of quarter, I'll increase the resolution to full. It looks like this. Okay, now uh, particle explode. The radius point you can define. How do you want this to explode? Means a lot of things you can do, and moreover, this takes time to even render as well. So you can pick a source and all to work on. Okay, so there are different type of particle layer explorer, particle explorer in wall. How do you want it? It's like Canon grid, like these kind of things. So as per the you change, it will come as you define. So there is a plugin called Trapcode. Trapcode particular means particle effect or dynamic simulation effect in Trapcode is much better than the default particles. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
you cannot check like this. Okay, you need to define things. See, it takes time to load as well. So just try this. Okay, with certain examples we can create later. Shatter is quite simple. It's really nice. How do you want shatter? Just go with rendered the final output. This looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. Now when I play, right now it is in shatter. One second, it is rendering. Okay, instead of full, I'll go with the quality as quarter, resolution as quarter. Let me just play. See, it's playing like this, like a blast. Means it's a shatter. Okay. So now, see, that's what. Now what I can do. So shape. Now it is bricks. Instead of bricks, carpenter wheel, X glass. Okay, you want a glass brick. So let's assume this is a glass. Glass brick, right? So what we can do, you can have a glass effect. Take an interior one. Take a glass effect. So one bullet, just animate a bullet. When the bullet hits the surface, you have this shatter effect. Okay. So even you can pick that interior with window, kind of a living room or whatever. So you can pick. So let me just take something like this.
Sir, can you change
Yeah.
the direction? Because it looked like it's only going out towards the screen.
Yeah, means see now a bullet is coming from far and it is hitting this surface, or from here one bullet is hitting this surface. Something like that we can make. Can we do this? We can do for this particular scene, and this will become your demo also. You can use this image. See, always when you learn some effect or some new tool, you try to create something with that. Then only it looks great. So let me just create this. So work files, After Effects, interior. Let me take this interior over here. Okay, there are multiple things you have to do with this. Okay, so you got the interior. Now what I'll do, let me save this file. So just create a new folder. Today this is taking time. Fine. So the effect is shatter. Save. So now, uh, so inside shatter I have created a folder. Once a clear file name is 01. So this one, let me fit to screen this image. Control Alt. The image is fit to screen. What I'll do now, since my system, it's kind of freezing, so I need to remove or I need to delete the cache files. So even you also do this. Go to Edit, Preferences. Under Preferences, you go to Memory. Under Preferences, Edit, Preferences, Memory. There are so many temp files will be there that we need to delete.
So
Okay,
edit, preferences, and memory.
memory. Yeah. See, now this is the settings. Either in memory, yeah, memory you get like this. Um, it will show here. Come to general. So you will get to know how much memory is there in how much memory the After Effects is taking, consuming. Yeah, come to here, media and disk cache. Under preferences, you can go to general or anything, or memory, but you get this. Come to media and disk cache. So right now, the cache file maximum disk total it is 19 GB. It is there. I need to clear cache here. Empty disk cache. We have enabled this empty disk cache. So for improved performance, choose a disk cache folder on fast hard drive or SSD separate from your footage. So let me empty it. So I'm emptying it. Okay, right now when I click on empty, are you sure you want to delete all 3.4 GB from your disk cache? I'm saying yes. I don't want this. So 3.4 GB disk cache has been emptying. Okay. Got it. So then confirm media cache, clean database and cache. Let me clean this. Done. You can close this. Okay, that's great. So hopefully it should work even faster now. Let me take a bullet JPEG, PNG. Let's take something like this. PNG, right? Like this. I want the bullet to go like this. So you have to always, when you are selecting PNG, you have to go to the folder and download. Here automatically download will come.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Okay, guys, there was something.
Right, we haven't got Ned. He's on annual leave.
So
So just wait for Rebecca. There she comes. And I think we can make a start. Everyone else is here that needs to be. Okay, good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, some parts of the world. Let's make a start on where we are with the video. So just going through the Smartsheet schedule. So phase 141, Emma has completed the QA of the third cut, and Rebecca will just be advising you accordingly by today. So that's all
yep,
to go. Author 2 Pearson are doing their quality check today.
So you have to check this bullet image as well, otherwise the transparency checker box will be there. Okay, so that shouldn't be there when you download a JPEG image with PNG images. What happened? It's taking time. I'll do one thing. Let me just open this in Aftereffects directly.
QA of that issue today. There might be a slight delay to that because obviously Emma is working on the CMS sign-offs.
Yeah, there is a problem.
2 and 4.
So let me download this properly.
By close of play today. So we'll just have to
That's the problem with this Pinterest.
scripts, which is due to be completed by close of play today. Is that on track?
I think actually we have released the missing scripts already. That was done on Friday.
No, it's also it's on phase 1 also 4. Those are the missing ones that we sent to you, and you gave a delivery date of today.
Actually, as we have already delivered the missing scripts for phase 1 author 4. The first cut videos were delivered on
Yeah, I'm increasing
Friday,
the size.
7th August. I'm sharing the email again to you now.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, excellent stuff. I don't think we'll
Guys,
get
I want you to do the same thing, okay, or similar style.
earlier than we've got at the
Okay,
moment.
it looks good.
Will a reader be looking at them as well? Yes, they go back up. That's something that can help with or is that just a trial? It's like do you think? Let me see. Let me see. Thank you for those, Ron. I've just seen you sent them on Friday night. You must be working very late. Thank you for sending them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's great. Thank you for that. That's super.
Okay, guys, it is downloading. It's taking some time. Let's see. So the plan, okay, got it. Obviously got it. This is a PNG one. Let me take this directly.
The third cut and the voiceover was due to be delivered last week. I remember you in at the project meeting said it will be this week. So moving on to 5.
Yes, and actually the thing with the author 5 is like we have seen that the
Okay, got it. Yeah. See, now this should, it should be like this. So when you're picking some things, bullets, or be careful. Now I'll turn on this in 3D.
Just confirm the date here. I know
Z-axis. I'll just move a little.
and it was early this week, which means it's around the 10th August. You can just confirm the date for phase 1 out of 5. Phase 1 out of 5 we can deliver tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, so
And within like 11th August and tomorrow we will have.
yeah, okay, that's fine. So in terms of letting Lillian know, Rebecca, can you or Susanna let her know that when she's expected to actually get those? Yeah, I'm just conscious if they're delivered tomorrow, whether you'll get time to send them off or whether it's a job that Nat can do for Wednesday. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. I think. Okay.
So let me just place this here,
If I've got Nat to send on
and let me key this.
so if she
Not
sends
here.
Wednesday to start work on Thursday, that's what it's looking like.
Let's say, I need to place this here in the beginning.
Is that doable, Rebecca? Yeah.
Let me key,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
in
I'll move those dates when it's complete. Okay, that's all of phase 1. Any
10
questions
seconds
on phase
also, or
1?
5 seconds. Let it be there only.
Yes,
And the very short time. So let's say in another 2-3 seconds, this should go and hit this.
related to phase 1, author 1 batch. We have just confirmed that the Pearson QA over third cut review
Okay.
has been completed.
Then after that,
You mean that
so in this time, let me. I want to scale this shot as well. Let me scale this. To scale, I need to key this. Shift P. So very next, I want
That's
this
Rebecca's call.
position
Rebecca, yeah, you happy for them to proceed? I'm happy for that, yeah. I
X,
was going
Y.
to drop you an email, but it's confirmation on that.
So let me scale this as well.
Rebecca, it would be much helpful if you could also drop an email stating that third cut review has been completed. That would be a notification for you.
Like this. Okay, so let's play this. See, now the bullet is it's firing. It's firing from here to here. So actually this one somewhere I need to break this thing, or we need to shatter this. This has to be even faster. So
Where the first cut review, just confirm that first cut review has been completed. And you think that we can just proceed with the task outlined in rule number 1182, that is
fraction of seconds, like that it should be.
The QA is due to be completed today. Emma, just to save Becca's time, and Chloe, let me know when it's done and everything's okay to let Stefan know to continue to the second cut. Yeah, that's fine. Is that all right?
No, see?
So around what will happen is
No,
I'll
bullet.
send you an
It's
email
fast.
regarding
Quite
phase one
faster.
of the one immediately after this meeting. Later on today, once the QA, Pearson QA is
Okay, now what I'll do, this particular thing I'll take. Now at this time, interior. Okay. So what I'll do, this one.
and here comes the final query. It's regarding phase one of the three. As you just confirmed
Let
that
me take
the CMS injection files
this.
for phase two and also having the phase one author code
Let me
and
take this here.
phase one author two are being prepped.
Okay.
And this is a slight delay in phase one author three batch.
And duplicate this.
So will you be able to confirm what is the date which Integra can expect for the third review completion and just proceeding with
Here
the
I'll
next step?
invert.
All for three.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I probably we need to the Pearson the link needs to be sent to Emma and Chloe. I doubt
Like this I'm taking.
it will be completed today. Emma, do you think it will be completed tomorrow by Chloe?
Okay. See here, in this particular layer, I have only this one. In this particular layer, I have this one. I have just cropped this. You got this? How did I do? I have just taken this rectangle tool and selected like this, so that then I did invert, then I duplicate this. Okay, so you here mask I have not inverted. Okay, the bottom layer, see, I made a hole, and in my top layer I have this one. Okay, so now what I have to do, in the top here I need to add effect called shatter. Okay, now this shatter shape I want glass. Okay, I want the glass. Okay, so we'll go with render. Okay. Okay. Now what I'll do?
So basically, it's not coming back to us till the 14th of August. Okay, so we need to let Jenny know then. Shall I ask Susanna to ask Jenny to let her know? Rebecca, if you don't mind, Douglas, that would be fantastic. Today, well,
See here now, when the bullet is traveling, when it hits, I want the glass to be pieces. Pieces. Yeah. Now,
okay, no problem. I'll do that. That's fine.
now what I'll do?
Okay.
Let me duplicate this one more again.
Cells